This is the Riddler from The Batman. And I have to tell you, I passed on this figure several times. He was on clearance at GameStop. I passed on him. I said, no thanks. I don't need him. He doesn't fit with what I'm doing. But you know what? When I didn't think he fit with what I was doing, I really didn't know what the heck I was doing. And now I know what I'm doing, and he perfectly fits. So he didn't come with this weapon here. He came with this carpet puller, scraper thing. And so I just kind of keep it tucked under here. Carpet tucker, yeah. He came with that. And I just kind of keep it in his jacket because I found this cool gun here that I keep in his hand. But just look at that. Such a cool likeness with those goggles and everything. It's really cool. But anyway, so what, you may be like, what are you doing? Like, why does it work? Well, what I'm doing is, like, I have 3 shelves, right? And so the first shelf is where I started. The first shelf is the Batman 66 retro shelf, right? And I about got that complete. Like, I'm waiting on Commissioner Gordon to come in. And then, like, say if they make a Mad Hatter, that'd be awesome. An Alfred, they're going to go on that shelf. But, and, anybody else they make from the show, I'll get them. But I don't know how much that line's going to continue. But it's pretty filled out as it is. My other shelf is a comic book shelf. Mainly focused around, any villains that look right, and basically anybody from Nightfall era that they make. Like, I've got Nightwing coming in, I got Robin, Batman, a Riddler from that era, just anybody comic book-esque that look right together is on that shelf. But my top shelf is Batman movie universe, and so I've got like the Penguin and Riddler from this, the Heath Ledger Joker from The Dark Knight, Michael Keaton Batman, Harley from the Suicide Squad, also Polka Dot Man, Bloodsport from that, all the Dark Knight figures, all the Batman and Robin figures. It's just like all those universes combined, and I just like how it all works together. So he had to be the Riddler that would work for me. If they make a Jim Carrey Riddler, I'll think about it. I'll see how it looks. But I gotta tell you guys, I'm not a Batman Forever fan. And I'm a Batman and Robin fan for the aesthetic. I like that version of Robin that looks kind of like Nightwing. I like how Mr. Freeze looks. I like how Poison Ivy looks. Batgirl is cool. But as far as watching that movie, I don't need to anymore. But I like how all the characters work together for me. So, this Riddler, he's really cool. Do you think in the movie he would be using this weapon? I don't know. And that's the thing. Like, I was kind of like I like making up Batman stories in my head. And I have this idea that, and it kind of goes along with what the Batman's doing, and they could almost carry that thread a little further. But I know that Batman movies tend to like to, once they've done a villain, they like to move on to another one. But I like the idea of like the Riddler's everybody. So, like, and that's kind of like what he was doing at the end of it with the mask, and he was getting everybody to that stadium or whatever, because it was like once they all showed up and they looked like this, if he hadn't already been captured, who was the Riddler? So it's almost like, yeah, the Riddler is Edward Nygma or Eddie Nashton or whatever, but it could also be a faceless organization that he begins. But as long as he's got his followers, he can't ever be stopped. Batman can never stop him because it's widespread. It's too widespread. It's too big of a network, and I really like that idea. So I think that's what maybe Matt Reeves was thinking about that. But, you know, in movie land, you can't really continue something like that. Now, with the TV show, maybe you could. But maybe he wasn't thinking that way at all. I don't know. I just got that inspiration from what he was saying there. Anyway, this figure's really cool. I love how the cellophane looks right there and the goggles on top. Just the crazed eyes through those goggles. It really looks like Paul Dano in the movie to me. One of the greatest actors around. There Will Be Blood. Never watched that movie. Watch it. I've watched it like 100 times. So anyway, there you go. There's the Riddler. Hope you have a great day. Enjoy your toys.